Okay, before I talk about anything else, let me talk about this specific thing. And so last night I got into this TV show, and dude, the show is crazy. That is the that is the word to describe it. The show is crazy. Right from the first episode, oh my god, it is so unpredictable. It's like you don't know what's gonna happen. It's so that the show is titled The Great. So the basic premise is that there is this girl and married she gets married off to the king of Russia, and then you know going to right, because she outside of Russia, right, this girl. So she has a lot of expectations going to Russia, thinking how her life is gonna be. It's gonna be this like great, blah blah blah. But when she gets there, it is the exact opposite of what she expects, because people are so like barbarian. They do these weird things in Russia, and her husband, the king, is also a weirdo, and it's like crazy. The plot is crazy. So I got into it last night, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm hooked up. I'm hooked up on the show, which is kind of interesting, because I was like I'm not gonna watch any TV show for a while because they are very long. It takes a lot of time to finish them. But with this one, I think I'm going to watch this one. So the show has currently 3 seasons, right? 3 seasons. I don't know if season 3 is the final season. I don't know about it yet. So the show currently has 3 seasons, and each season contains 10 episodes. So that is 30 episodes, and yeah. So I think I'm going to watch it. I'm going to watch all 3 seasons because I just I like it. I like the fact that how crazy the show is. Again, as I said, it is very unpredictable. You don't know what's gonna happen. Like you're watching it with like this uncertainty, right? You don't know which character is going to die, what is gonna happen to which character. You're constantly thinking about it. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about it. And then now, as always, let's get into other stuff. So what do you think of Kim Kardashian? Do do you know about her? Well, yeah, I do know who she is, but I don't follow her, right? But I know that she has like this her own TV show, right? What is it called? Keeping up with Keeping Up with Kim Kardashians. It's not just her show. It's like a show about her entire family. It's pretty much a this like people follow around them, flaming them about how they are going about their life. It's just crazy. So yeah, outside of it, I'm not a fan, right? I'm not I don't really follow celebrities, to be honest. I don't have any social influencer or anybody that I follow. In fact, I don't even have social media, so I don't follow any of these people. So do you know Mike Tyson? Yeah, I know who he is. He's this boxer, right? I think he's retired now. He used to be he used to be really big. In the past, he was considered one of the best, and now he's retired. Have you seen any of his fight? Well, no, because I don't get into boxing, right? In fact, I don't get into any kind of sport. I find sport to be boring and interesting, right? So have you ever been punched? Have I? No, I've never been punched. And you know, I don't know how it would feel like being punched, right? Somebody punches you, and then yeah, I think the reaction you're going to have is one, you get angry, right? And then immediately you will try to punch him back. And but I've never been punched. And I don't want to get punched. I've never really done anything to anybody to the point that they want to punch me in the face, right? I've never made anybody angry or mad. So, you know, people don't just punch you in the face for no reason. If you get punched in the face, that implies that you've done something really terrible to them, to these people. That's why they punch you. So have you seen this movie, E.T.? Well, no, I have not, but I know what it is. It is this what alien movie, right? A kid in an alien. So no, I have not. I know that it is a classic, but I have not seen it. And I doubt I'm going to, because I'm not really into space, right? So I mean I'm a romance guy. I'm s- I- I'm a huge fan of romance. So the kind of movies and TV shows that I watch are mostly romance. It's not space, it's not action, it's not adventure, it's mostly romance. So anyway, with that, referring back to your question, no, I have not seen E.T. Yo, no way, that's him. That's the guy. Okay. Yo. Don't get married. Don't get married. So have you seen Terminator? No. No, I have not. Again, I'm not really into sci-fi in the form of live action, right? I don't like live action sci-fi. I don't like live action space. I might enjoy it if it comes in the form of animation, right? If it's not live action, if it's animation, I might enjoy it. But when it is presented in animation, sorry, if it's presented in live action, I'm I'm that most of the time I find it to be boring. But in animation, it could be enjoyable. So what do you think of Hollywood? Well, firstly, I don't know a lot about it, right? I know that Hollywood is known for making movies, right? They have a lot of movie studios and they make a lot of movies. They make a lot of profit off of movies. I mean, that's what Hollywood is mostly known for, right? The land of cinema. That's what Hollywood is. So that's pretty much my knowledge with Hollywood. So, like, okay, let me ask you a question. So, do you wanna visit America? Do I wanna visit America? Why not? I I do wanna visit America, but I don't wanna stay over there. Or I don't wanna live over there. Why? Because I don't know. I don't think I will fit in American society. It would be very awkward. It's like because one is I don't speak good English, so I feel like it would be very hard for me to connect with people. Two is there's a lot of people which I don't like. I like I like to be around just a few people, right? But when you live in a city, if when you live in a country like America, there's a lot of people, a lot of race, a lot of ethnicities. It's a lot. I have no particular problem with every race or whatever, right? It's just I don't want to be around too much people, regardless of they are black or white or whatever. And three is living expenses. You know, yeah, people talk about how nice living abroad, but they don't talk about the financial aspect of it. They only talk about, oh, this is fun, I get to go out, blah, blah, blah. But the thing is, the people that talk about how fun it is, all of them have money, so they don't talk about money. And living abroad can be very expensive. So the reason is why I don't wanna live in America or really any other country. I love this country. I love it not as a patriot. I love it as a person. I love this country. I think it is a very, maybe not very, but it is a safe place to live in, right? You don't have a lot of stuff going on here. It has a lot of, it is, like, again, it is a very, I keep going back to very, okay, it is a safe country. So that's why I like living here, you know. Also, I'm very familiar with the place because I've been living here since I was born. So to me, I like this place. I don't wanna move out of this place for whatever reason. I don't wanna move out. I wanna live here till I die. So so what? So do you listen to Joe Rogan? Uh, no, I I don't listen to him, but I've seen a few clips of him. Right. Okay, so what do you think of him? That's my mom. Crap. Anyway, so what do I think of Joe Rogan? Uh, well, I mean, I'll tell you this. Like most people say, he is definitely one of the most successful podcast stars out there, right? He on every podcast he does, he gets a lot of views. People like to listen to him. So he's leading the game when it comes to podcasts. I think it is safe to say that he is the guy at the top of the game. He has taken the top one spot. Like when you compare him to anybody, he's the one at the top, which is crazy. Because nowadays you have like a lot of podcasts, like hundred and hundred of them. You have podcasts popping up. You have new podcasts popping up every single day. Even with that, he is still at the top of his game. So that's pretty much what I think of him. So are you into superheroes? Yes, I'm very much into superheroes. I grew up on superheroes. I grew up on Spider-Man, Batman. Um, so I have a huge love for superhero. Right. To this day, I'm a fan. I still watch like superhero movies, superhero TV shows. So I'm a fan. So why do you like why do you like superheroes? Oh, it is a very complex question. Why do I like him? I think it has to do with imagination. It's not just about me. It's with a lot of people is that they like superhero movies because superhero movies present you something that is not impossible. That could only happen in your imagination. Like take Superman as an example. You don't have a guy flying around saving people in real life. This is like something that only happens in your imagination. But when you get to see it in a movie, it's like cool, right? It's like your idea gets presented in the movie. And that's why a lot of people resonate with superhero is that you have this idea of a guy saving people and having superpower to flying around or having superpower to uh become strong. And so these are the things that only you think about, but when you get to see them being made into movies, right, that's like wow. That's like wow. So I think that's the reason why I like superhero movies is that is it is the imagination of you, and you get to see it in the form of movies. So that's what I like about it. So have you seen this movie 300? Have I seen the movie 300? Yes, I have. But I'll tell you this. It was a very long time ago. It has been definitely more than 10 years that I saw it. You know, but I still remember that sequence where they are trying to like. I think the main character is like kicking this guy into this hole, this giant hole. He's like ooze in slow motion, right? Like to this day I remember it because when I saw it I was like, wow, this is impossible. It was scary back then. It was like I was a kid, so I thought it was real. I was like, no way he's doing that. No way he's kicking people into a hole, into this giant hole. So yeah, I've seen 300. Okay, so are you going to like watch it again? No, I doubt I wanna watch it again because well, because that's not because the kind of movie that I enjoy right now is romance. Now everything I watch is based around romance, and that movie doesn't have romance, so it's likely that I'm not going to watch it again. Dude, it's like nowadays every single movie I watch is based around romance. Like I'm just a huge fan. Okay, with that, let's do one more question. What is it? So so have you seen Back to the Future? Have I seen it? Yes, I have. At least the first one. The first one, Back to the Future one. I've seen it. But I haven't seen the two sequels to it. You, you know, it was like a lot of people consider like this franchise the classic. Yeah, I think it is. It is really the time that you get to see like the concept of time travel, right? And well, in that, yeah, it was interesting when it came out. Like, was it the first time travel movie? You know, I need to look it up. It might be. What is the first time travel movie? Oh, it's not. The first time travel movie is called The Time Machine. But but the but the franchise that popularized the genre is Back to the Future. No doubt about it. Back to the Future might not be the first movie franchise to explore the concept of time travel, but it sure is the franchise that popularized it. So yeah, with that, that's all for this video, and I'll see you guys again. But before that, let me say a few words, and that is that signing off from this world, and bye.